Hi. As you know, we are taking important steps towards normalcy, which is to gather physically every week. But we don't want to jump into the deep end of the pool because that'll be dangerous. So we've designed a three-phase approach that will get us there safely, incrementally, and fluidly. We already launched phase one a couple weeks ago, and from what I've heard, it's been a great success. If you still haven't joined a huddle, go ahead and start one at your home and call up somebody and invite them over to watch Westside Live at your home. Well, today I wanted to announce to you about phase two, that it's well into its planning stage, and we have some important announcements to give to you. But before we get into that, I want to answer the question, what is phase two? Well, what you need to know is that you will continue to participate in phase one, the pickup game, which is to gather in huddles each Sunday. But in phase two, which we like to call and one, we will take the last Sunday of each month and have an all-church gathering, like a physical gathering. So our announcement to you today is that we do have a time and location for our first gathering. We will begin gathering on June 27th at 10 a.m. That's the last Sunday of this month. Now, unfortunately, Richland Elementary School, where we usually gather, well, it's not available to us yet. But we have secured an amazing location. The Venice Japanese Community Center. The VJCC is a well-known place to people who have grown up in our community, but if this is your first time learning about this place, it's about 10 minutes south of where we usually meet. In the coming weeks, we'll give you more information on how to get there. Now, to ensure everyone's safety, we have created some guidelines that's going to help us to have a good first gathering. All right, the first guideline is basically the stuff you have to do if you want to attend our first gathering. Every person who wishes to attend our first gathering would need to make an online reservation. And on top of that, we'll be taking all the precautions like 6 feet distancing, masks at all times, not serving any refreshments, that kind of stuff. And since this is our first time gathering, we'll be putting a cap on attendance. We're going to be limiting it to about 40 people because we want to start small and we want to work out any of the kinks if there are any, then grow from there. We hope to open up more spots in July. So all you need to know for this first guideline is that you have to register before you come. So that means that when you arrive, you have to check in and turn in your VJCC waiver. Now, this waiver form, you could download a copy and fill it out and bring it with you. Or if you forget, not a problem. We'll have extras on site. All right, number 2. Now, after you check in, you will find benches placed 6 feet apart from each other. Please have your household sit on one bench. And if you don't feel comfortable sitting on the benches that we provide, feel free to bring your own camping chair. Now, this is what our seating is going to look like in June. Now, as you can see, the more you are comfortable sitting near the worship team, the more covering you will have over your head. And if you don't feel ready to sit near the front, you will have the open air around you so you can enjoy service without worrying. This is cool because your household can choose which bench you want to sit on depending on your comfort level. And finally, for those of you who aren't comfortable joining in person or couldn't register, we will have a live stream option. So go ahead and stay home or get together with your huddle and tune in at the usual time on Sunday. All right, that's it for today. And you know what? It's been so long, but we cannot wait to see you guys in person again. But instead of jumping the gun, we have promised you that we're going to go through this safely, incrementally, and fluidly. So that means there might be some changes along the way, and we're open to your suggestions. So feel free to contact me, kotz@westside.org, or contact Lori, ltamura@westside.org, if you have any questions or suggestions. All right, can't wait to see you guys.